Hi, Rich Carrubba for bowlingball.com. I hear a lot of people ask, how important is the bowling ball cover stock? Well, first of all, the cover stock, or the cover of the ball, that's what remains in surface with the lane, in contact with the lane surface. It's where the tires meet the road. So obviously then it would be the most important, a very important factor in your decision in selecting a bowling ball. Now the cover stock has a couple of different things. It influences both the length potential and hook potential ratings of a bowling ball. It influences the length potential because if you have a very pliable and solid cover that has a very low grit factory finish which adheres to the lane, then it's going to begin its roll much sooner and you don't get as long a skid. That's length potential. Also, the opposite effect, a solid cover, very smooth surface bowling ball will slide a long way because it doesn't grip the lane quite as much. It has a higher factory finish preparation, for example, and then because of that, it'll have a higher length potential. It also affects, the cover stock also affects the hook potential, that is from the break point to the pocket, how sharply a ball will hook, and that is packaged with the way the engineers designed the core of the bowling ball. So all those things together influence how the ball's going to react, what ball motion you'll see on the lane. Something interesting, if you look at the cover stock of a ball under a microscope very carefully, a very pliable and a very low grit factory finish, you can see like little tips or mountain peaks on the bowling ball with valleys and peaks and valleys. They're like snow tires and they'll actually grip the lane very good on that oily surface. That's why the ball will rev up sooner, because of the ability to grip the surface of the lane. Now on a smoother surface ball, when you look under a microscope, you don't see nearly those noticeable peaks or valleys on a ball, so more of the surface of the ball is going to slide on the contact of the lane surface, and that means a longer skid potential for you. So you want to play around. Usually the factory finishes range from 1,000 to 4,000 grit finishes, but we recommend 500 grit to 4,000 grit as finishes that you can do or have done in the pro shop to alter the surface of the ball to match the lane conditions you bowl on. And this is what I see bowlers being most lazy about. You don't get to the pro shop enough. You don't prepare the surface of your ball to match with the oil conditions, whether it's heavy, medium heavy, or drier lane conditions. You've got to know that stuff, and you need to communicate with your pro shop operator or a local bowling professional or your coach, someone that's part of your team, so to speak, and make sure that you keep your ball surface prepared to match to the different oil volumes that you encounter typically where you bowl, and certainly during competition. There's polishes and cleaners that you can use on the lanes that are approved for use during competition, so don't be bashful to learn about that. Now also our perfect scale rating feature is a great way to find what bowling balls match on different oil conditions. So familiarize yourself with it. There's a button on the home page. Click it, learn about it. It's a great way to compare bowling balls on the market today. Well, we hope some of these tips help you, and if you get a few moments of time and look around at our products at bowlingball.com and you find something you like, just simply follow the easy to order online instructions. Or and remember, our store is always open, so please, we thank you sincerely for visiting us at bowlingball.com.